Salamun. Welcome to lecture 73. The title of this lecture is Ibrahim, Ismail, Ishaq, and Yaqub were not Jews. So this is from the Quran. I have made my research. They were not Jews at all. So I will submit you the strong evidence in the support of this claim of the Quran. The verse 2133 gives very valuable information that Ibrahim, Ishmael, Ishaq, and Yaqub were not Jews, but they were Muslimin, the plural. Muslimun, plural. This is a Muslimun and Muslimin. So Muslimun means who are active for the peace, prosperity, or remove the evil, corruption, bad things in the society. It's an active participant. And also Quran used for them Muslimin. So this Muslimun, it does not mean Jews or Christian or the present Muslim also. The present Muslim, they are worshipping, they have sect, they have so many mambo jumbo, Hajj, slaughtering of the camel, lamb, in the name of Ibrahim. So Ibrahim was not like these Muslims. Muslimin means any person who is removing the evil, corruption, dishonesty, imbalance from the society, he is a Muslim. So all these names the Quran put together and then he used the Nanul al Muslimun. They say we are working for peace. So this is, and let me come to the Jews, what they are doing now in the world. You know it, what is happening in the Palestine. So they are chosen race. It is not the message of the Ibrahim. The message of Ibrahim, I'm bringing the verse now, to make peace, prosperity, to remove the imbalance of the society, to free the society from the economic slavery. But what Jews are doing? They are going opposite to that. And then the same with the Christian. But one thing they made common, the religion of Ibrahim, three religions of Ibrahim, Muslim, Christian and Jew. But Ibrahim never brought any religion, never worship anything. And these three religions they are worshiping. Do you think that Ibrahim give them the message that Jesus was the father, Allah, God was the father of Jesus? Do you think Jesus give this, Ibrahim give this message that Ibrahim slaughtered his son, or he married a girl illegally to a slave girl? No. It's all fabrication by Muslim, Jew, and Christian. So this verse clearly explains that these Isaac or Ishaq or Ismail or Ibrahim and Yaqub, they were not Jews. Do you think they will make the discrimination based on the religion? No. Absolutely no. Let me give you the detail of this translation of this verse. Am kuntum shuhada idha hadar Yaqub al-maut idha qala libaniya ma ta'budun min ba'di qalu na'budu ilaha wahid abaika Ibrahim wa Ismail wa Ishaqa ilahun wahidun wa nahnu lahu muslimun. Look the translation now. Oh, were you witness when death approached to Jacob, when he said unto his sons, Jacob will say their son, what will you worship after me? They said, we will worship your Allah God, Allah, the Allah God of your fathers, Ibrahim, Ismail, Ishaq, one Allah God, and to Him we submit in Islam. So this is the translation. As I explained you, this is a very important piece of information, Okay, let me give you the possible right translation. Were you not witness when Yaqub faced economic catastrophe or natural disaster or crisis al-maut? It is not a physical death. Physical death is a blessing, And Quran does not mention even in a single verse about the death, physical death, because it is inevitable. It will come. There is no need to waste the time on this. And he said to the building block members of his party, Banaya, framework of his party, not son, his party framework. He was the architecture of his party, or building block of his party, the member of his party. How you will utilize your capabilities or ability, ma ta'budun, it does not mean worshipping. He asked them in the crisis, economic crisis, social crisis, war, how you will utilize your capabilities or abilities and sources of resources you have to handle economic crisis or financial destitution, maut. In my absence or after my retirement, min badi. If I resign and if there is any replacement, so how you will handle these problems? They responded, Qalu, Nabat. We will make use of our potential resources and talents and ability, Nabat. Again, Nabat. And look, in all the Quran they say worship, worship, worship. There is no worshipping at all. In accordance with your rule, what rule you have given us, and this is a rule of the Quran. We will follow it. Economy we will establish like that. Look what Jews, Muslim and Christian, they are controlling all the economy, the wealth in few hands, the top class of these three religions, they're all criminal. They're doing that. We'll make use of our potential sources and talents and abilities in accordance with your rule, your law, what we have given to us, and law of our venerable leaders, Ibrahim, Ismail, and Isaac, not father, parent leadership, venerable leadership. We will follow what you have done. While La Abaika, your parent leadership or venerable leadership, Ibrahim, Ismail, Isa. It's not a worshipping. They were not praying 5 times. Or they were not going Hajj. Which is a unique law, Ilah Wahidun. If you say Allah is a one, then you finish. There is no Allah. Why? Unique. And we don't understand. Just we recognize the Allah's supreme, authority by His laws. We don't know where He is. It's a wastage of time to think or to discuss about Allah, what shape. It's a futile question. The laws over here, checked with them, you will find the answer. Every law is authentic and no change in that. So this is made by that supreme authority. Then you reach the conclusion. If the laws are over here, he is a lawgiver, Mayer's giver. In resolving physical crises. The only problem on this planet is economic slavery. And then after that, religious slavery. They are supporting the capitalism system. All the religion, they are supporting the bad capitalism system. And we are mover of the shortcoming and corruption Muslimun. Yaqub did not say that I will pray 5 times, I will pray Shah, I will pray Fajr, I will fasting and I will go to Umrah. Never, this is a Muslimun. The main problem is this, At this moment, what is the problem we have on the universe? In our planet, it is the economy problem. So this is evidence I have given you, and the more authentic evidence I will give you. Their names in the Quran are based on trilateral Arabic alphabetic words roots. Their name. They are based on trilateral Arabic word. There is no Hebrew. There is no other Aramaic language. Their names are absolutely free from the involvement of Hebrew and Aramaic language. If they were Jew, so why their names are in Arabic? I will give you the detail of this. Meaning is after Ibrahim, Ismail, Isaac, and Yaqub. Ibrahim. The term bra is a nominative masculine indefinite noun. Its roots is bera'al. This is Arabic. This is not a Hebrew or Aramaic language. It signifies to disown someone, to dissociate oneself, to wash one's hand or someone or something, or to dissociate himself, herself from someone, something, to pronounce or to show innocent, or one who is free from, or one who disowns, renounce someone or something, or freedom, or realize from obligation or exception. So this is the meaning of Brahm. Then him. It is a genitive masculine noun. It has also roots. Hamza Yami. It signifies to wonder aimlessly, to be confused, to be bewildered, to be puzzled, to be robbed of the senses, to be demented by thirst or waterless desert. So in the light of this, these two words Of above mentioned explanation, the meaning of the term Ibrahim would be that leadership who make this declaration that my nation should be free from puzzlement, confusion, wandering aimlessly, living in a confusion, or to close their senses. So this is the meaning of Ibrahim. If you are not confused, if you are not a puzzlement, if you are not, living in a confusion, you are the attribution of the Ibrahim personality. Any person can be man, female, or male. So this is the meaning of Ibrahim. So this leader who dissociates herself from all kinds of confusion, puzzlement, and have a very clear vision to lead his nation. That is Ibrahim. Another root of this Ibrahim is a Burhan. That person who talks with argument, with reasons. So Ibrahim, second attribution, he was talking with his nation with argument, with reasoning. So this is the meaning of Ibrahim. How Ibrahim can be a Jew or Christian or present Muslim? Present Muslim, they never think. They are following his sunnah, slaughtering the millions of sheep, cows, lamb, goat. This is who we are. And look what happened. United Emirates, they make their religious center Ibrahim Religion Center. Ibrahim Religion Center, where 3 religion mosques and this church and also the Jewish worshipping place. So these 3 are over there. But Ibrahim never brought a religion. How come they are? Because they are not sincere, either Jew or Muslim or Christian, they are not sincere with the message of the Ibrahim. He never involved in worshipping. He never make any temple for worshipping. This is all, lies about him. Now let me check Ishmael. The word Il in Ismail, the term Isma signifies name or recognition and mark of loftiness or nobility. Samawat, Ism, Al-Sama, the same root, The word Il stands for one who is following the right course or one who has inclination to arrange means of nourishment or one who treats his nation like a family. Therefore, any human being or a leader who have the attribution in her behavior is called Ismail. Ismail considered the human being his family. Now these 3 religions, they are fighting each other. Bloodshed. Masjid al-Aqsa, Jerusalem. This is all fabrication. Check these 3 civilizations, Muslim, Christian and Jew. Check, they are following Ismail. Well, Jew does not consider Ismail as a messenger because it is their false propaganda that he was born from a slave girl. They make the discrimination based on the blood, which is a crime against the Quran. Let me come. No, look, this is all Arabic. No Arabic, no Hebrew. Sahaq. It signifies he went far away, or very deep to know the truth, or went very fast. Ishaq signifies a person who went far away, very fast and deep in thinking or action. This is it. They have declared you that Isaac was from the Syria, and they don't think, and it is in their literature it is then that Ibrahim was from the slave girl, Sarah slave girl, and Ibrahim illegally, or slept with her, and then Ishmael came. Look what we are doing. From where we got these stories. Then Yaqub, it is a proper nominal noun. It signifies he looked to the consequences and issues and result or a mark or a sign or a track or impress characteristic. Heals, to follow, to pursue, to run back, to repair, to avenge, to punish. So this is also an Kabe. It's Arabic roots, triliteral. Taqab al-khabar signifies he searched for the information repeatedly or time after time. This was the personality attribution of the Yaqub personality. And they said he was the grandson of Ibrahim. This is all lies. And Ismail was the son of the Ibrahim and Isaac was the son. This is all lies. Quran does not believe in any blood relation. Quran believe in ideology relation, philosophy relation. Akbar, a road in mountain, same road, or a different place to ascend, who turns over on his heel. Akab, and the bird closely follow its prey. The personality of the Yaqub was like that. Wonderful personality. This is the way how Quran explains everything clearly. A bird named eagle that chases his prey, or a banner of a standard. Farasul Yaqub means a horse that has run after another run, or the power of repeating his running. Again, running, struggling. This was the personality of the Yaqub. Yaqub signifies any person, any leader who looks at affairs carefully, pursue them repeatedly with full power to bring good results to this year. So these are the four names. I have given you the attribution of their personality, and you try to reflect that attribution in your personality. You can be Yaqub, you can be Ismail, you can be Ibrahim, you can be Ismail. They're all respectable people. Now let me give you what the mission. They were not praying. They were not going for Hajj. They were not creating the religion based on, the Jews or Christian or Hindu or Jew or Muslim. No, they were totally engaged. Because dividing the humanity based on the religion, nationality, or anything, it's a crime against Allah's laws. Serious offense. So what they were doing, I'll give you. Same mission for all these things. In the verse 2:20-60, the Quran informed that Ibrahim was confronted with an extremely serious and dangerous situation. He fought against the religious and monarchy oligarchies. This was the problem. Oligarchies. In such a hopeless situation, and dreadful circumstances, Ibrahim asked his cherisher, asked the Quranic Federation boss. Quran gives the name Allah and as well as Allah Rabbakum. How can I raise or wake up the people who have turned into living fossils? Like, we can find three fossils: Jews, Muslims, and Christians. They are living fossils there. They are not thinking about the poor people. They are not thinking that all these oligarchs, they have made the economically slave 75% population. It is our mission. It is the message of Ibrahim, message of Yaqub, message of Ishaq, message of Ismail. How can I raise or wake up the people who have turned into living fossil over the century, like the situation of the current situation of Jews, Christian, and Muslim? They are fighting each other. Why they are not following the mission of the Yaqub, Ishaq, Ibrahim, Ismail? وَإِذْ قَالَ إِبْرَاهِيمَ رَبِّ أَرْنِي كَيْفَ تُحْيِي الْمَوْتَ قَالَ وَلَمْ تُؤْمِنْ قَالَ بَلَىٰ وَلَكِنْ لَيَطْمَئِنَّ قَلْبِي قَالَ فَخُذْ أَرْبَعَةً مِنَ الطَّيْرِ فَصُرْهُنَّ عَلَيْكَ ثُمَّ أَجْعَلْ عَلَىٰ كُلِّ حَبْلٍ مِنْهُنَّ جَزْوَةً ثُمَّ أَذِنْهُ يَأْتِينَكَ سَعْيًا وَاعْلَمْ أَنَّ اللَّهَ عَزِيزٌ حَكِيمٌ. Now this translation which I am giving you now, it is from the 1400 years what they are saying. So this type of rubbish about the Ibrahim, about the Allah, about the other day. They don't think. They are not using their sensibility. They are not using their faculty. Look the translation I give you. When Ibrahim said, "My Lord," the lords are in the British Empire. They're all lords. Show me how you give life to the dead. Nobody can give life to the dead. Even Allah cannot do that because it's an irreversible process. Billions of people have been died. Do you think one of them come back? No. It's a blessing process. He, Allah said, "Do you not believe?" He, Ibrahim, said, "Yes, I believe, but to the stronger in faith." Faith. Religion. Believe. He said, "Take 4 birds." Kala fakhuz arbat. 4 birds. Why not 5? Why not 3? They're idiots, but they insult Muhammad, they insult Quran, everything they insult. So take 4 birds, then cause them to incline towards you, then slaughter them, cut them into pieces, and then put a portion of them on every hill, and cause them, they will come to you in haste, and know that Allah is Almighty and look. So this is if you use an iota of sensibility, could any power do that? You make the pieces of the bird, poor bird, and then Allah will ask, "Okay, you come again, you fly again, I am giving you life again." The same translation is given by Yusuf Ali. So let me explain you. And when Ibrahim said to his cherisher, his boss of Quranic Federation, Rab, teacher, Rab is also for mother, Rab is also for good, she give you nourishment. rub for teacher, rub for foundation, rub for federation. Go and check the lexicon. I am at loss. He discussed with him, his boss. Show me how I can put the new life in my dead nation to Hijul Mautu. How I can look the Chinese were before 30, 40 years, they were in death. Mauti, economically, by all means, they were living in the slavery, monarchy. So this is not a physical death. We have billions of type of death, confusion, frustration, anxiety, every person has. He said, you do not trust. Do you have doubt about the command, this command, the Quran? If you put the Quran, do you think that this dead nation or living fossil will get the new life? That this is a dead nation can survive, can revive with new life? Kala avalam tomanu. You don't feel satisfaction when you ponder upon that? Tomanu. It will give satisfaction in your mind. When you put the Quranic laws, do you think there will be no peace? He said, absolutely. I trust about the effectiveness of this message. Absolutely. I don't have any doubt. I have trust about the effectiveness of this message, but to satisfy the reasoning of my mind. This is the Ibrahim. They were not following sheepishly like a herd of sheep. They want to satisfy. And when you satisfy, then you'll bring a revolution. Tell me how I should do. Kala, bala, walekin laytamanna kalbi. My mind, I want to satisfy my mind. He said, okay, hold a group of sympathetic people, arba, prosperous people. Not four. Rabiul Awwal, there's a 1 month name, same root. Sympathetic, who have this feeling, tenderness, that our nation is in a slavery, in servitude of the economic system, by the monarchy, by the reality, who are shocked from the arba, from high-spirited, like free-flying birds or free-thinking man. You don't know which side bird will fly. You cannot predict what the man is thinking, but one thing is that they have free thinking, they are impartial. So this is the first of all, select people with you, not the four birds. And they should be sharp, they should be free-minded, and they should not make any discrimination based on religion or party or nationality. So this is the first thing. Min al-tir, sharp, liberal, and move vehemently fast like a hawk. Min al-tir. This is the Quran. Then make them persistent or preserve for this mission. Sarab. You know, when you go to the exchange, they count the notes, paper, currency, they count it. That is repeatedly. Or when you trade any bird, they will come to you. This is also known as training, making them domestic animal or bird from the wilderness. So what you should do? Fasaruhunna. Then put the responsibility upon them. Summa ajala. After giving them training again and again, then give the responsibility that your responsibility is this. To blow out or to take this message to all giant leaders like mountains, kullu jabal. And jabal means male and female leader. Or kullu people, male and female. And especially you go to the big leader, like mountain, like gigantic, mountain, and assign responsibility each of them, a portion or a section of this mission. Min hunna jazaun, it does not mean the piece of the slaughtered bird. Min hunna. This hunna means group of people, male and female. Moreover, when you shall summon them back for discussion or for strategy about the ongoing program, you will call them. Again and again, they shall gather swiftly around you. Summa adahunna yatina sayin. Immediately, swiftly. Yatinaka, they come to you, discuss it. Under class program, emergency program. And understand that Allah's laws are lofty and powerful with the blend of reasoning. Wa'alamu anna Allah azizul hakim. Aziz, powerful, hakim, based on reasoning. So this was the mission of Ibrahim. What Jews are doing, who think they are the sole representative of the Ibrahim or Ishmael, not Ismail, Ishaq and Yaqub. This is the Quran. And they copy the name of this from the Quran when they distorted the translation. And now they are the contractor of Ibrahim, Ismail, Ishaq and Yaqub. This is their mission. So all these things what we have, whether from Muslim, whether from Jews, whether from Christian, it is against the natural law of the Quran. It is their crimes against the education of the Ibrahim, Ishaq, Yaqub, Ismail. Look what bloodshed we're doing. Now, this Israel is doing bloodshed. Before Yemen attacked Saudi Arabia and Emirate, they attack on Yemen. Bloodshed. So the thing is, all what we have in the form of religion about the education of Ibrahim or Ishaq or Yaqub or Ismail, it is against the education of Ibrahim, whom Quran says he is the Imam, he is the pointer of the humanity. And what Muslims are doing? There is hadith. Ibrahim circumcised himself by the edge of by the knife at the age of 90 years. Ibrahim left Hajra and his son Ishmael in the desert of Makkah. Do you think it's not a crime? Just look what they have given you. And then Zamzam, fabrication, then Safa Marwa. If Jew and Christian did the injustice with the message of the Ibrahim or all these messengers, Muslims, they did the offense. They are revolted. They are against the education of the Ibrahim, okay, which is mentioned in the Quran. And now you should make clear in your mind that these names are Arabic. They have nothing to do with any, Judaism or Muslim or Christian, nothing like that. And based on this, Jews use the name of Ibrahim and they fabricated two religions. This is the fabrication, Islam, the present Islam, and the Christianity. It's a gift of the Jews to us, name based on the name of Ibrahim, and they don't know that Ibrahim name is Arabic, not even Hebrew. All these names. So please, if you have any information, what I have given you this today, so please write me back. But think upon this. Thank you very much.